What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. Ooh, baby. It's time for that Sunday live stream, so come on up in here, smash that like button, guys. Remember that the Sunday live streams are long form videos, just like the Wednesday streams. Izzy's over here freaking out already. We'll be here talking about Suboxone, Sublocade, Kratom, opiate addiction, whatever you want to talk about, guys. Bring it here. Let's chat about it. Make sure you smash the like button. I'll be back in just a few minutes, babies. Just a minute. I know. All right, all right, all right, my babies and gents. My babies and gents, what are you guys up to? How's everybody doing out there today? How you guys doing? Oh, you got it. Good job. Izzy wanted to say hello. Hello. How's everybody doing? Enjoy that snack, little girl. Make sure she didn't mess up my volume. All right, guys, let me know if the sound is okay. Let me know if the sound is all right. My Seahawks won, so I'm in a decent mood here today, even though they probably shouldn't have. They still did. So that always helps the day. Let's see, who's up in here? Kimmy, what up, Kimmy? Good to see you. Megan is in the house. Let's see here. KG Smith up in the house. Guys, make sure you smash the like button on the way in and notice the disclaimer that says, guys, I am not a doctor and nothing on this channel, baby, is medical advice. So if you are struggling with addiction, please seek out your own medical professional. Remember, guys, that this channel is for entertainment purposes only. All right, I will remove that disclaimer now. All right, on the screen now, guys, it says, please be sure and share with us your updates, goals, setbacks, etc. We want to support you on your path to freedom, whatever that looks like for you guys. So please smash the like. I'm going to jump in the comments before I start getting too far behind. Looks like we've got 7 likes on the video. That's great. Let's get that puppy to 10. I'm going to start naming them Seahawks Sundays. Just for you, Kimmy, just for you. I know Kimmy's such a football freak. So Just Peachy says, hi, hello, how are you? Great to see you. So that was the first comment of the stream. Shout out to you, Just Peachy. I appreciate that early comment. Kimmy says, hit the thumbs up on your way in. Yes, please do so, guys. Please do so. Let's other people know we're in here hanging out on a Sunday night, wherever it is in your neck of the woods. Didn't have a choice. Why didn't you have a choice? Marky thought of this one because I couldn't think of one. I'm surprised you changed your name so fast on the channel. I don't think I've ever changed my name. I thought about it though. I thought about it. I'm just always afraid that if I do it now, it's like my footprint is already kind of set on YouTube is what it is. So I'm worried if I change it that some people might not be able to find me. So I don't know if I'll ever change my name. Might just have to leave this puppy as it is. It's cute, Kimmy. I died when I saw you changed it. Yeah, it was weird because I searched her channel, her old channel name, and it still popped up. So I don't know. It was interesting to see that it still popped up, even though her channel had changed. Looks like we've got 10 people hanging out in here on a Sunday live stream, guys. Like I said, smash that like. Let's get those likes up real quick. Megan says, hey, guys, how was your weekend? My weekend was really good. I went and saw, what was it? We've been talking about it. The Nun. I saw that last night in theaters. It wasn't nearly as scary as I thought it was. It was actually kind of cheesy in a way. It wasn't as good as I hoped it would be, but it is what it is. I'm excited to go see the new Exorcist when it comes out in another, I think 2 weeks it comes out. So I'll hopefully get to see that. I'm kind of surprised that The Nun even is in theaters. It was kind of not really that good at all. There was some cheesy stuff too, really cheesy acting. Oh well. Let's see here. Hey, Meg, great. What about you? Yeah, I'm definitely happy that the Seahawks won. That would have been a really crappy thing to lose to the Panthers. They haven't won a game yet, so if we would have lost, I would have been a real big Grinch tonight. Let's see here. Hey, Megan. It could be better, but well. KG Smith. It was nice. How was your weekend, Meg? Kimmy, you worked this weekend. I like the new tag name. Yes, Meg, thanks. So Peachy says, I'm new here. Unfortunately, I'm going to be driving, but I'm listening in. All right. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Do you have any questions or comments for us about anything? Let us know. We'll be on here for a bit. So Meg says, hey, welcome Peachy. How are you doing? Safe drive. Doing great. 6 years strong. Now I'm ready to be off Suboxone. That's awesome. Congratulations on 6 years. Hey, Big Kev, KG says. I wonder where Mikey's at. I haven't seen him a whole lot lately. Let's see here. That actually reminds me. I'm going to be shuffling some of the moderators around a little bit here soon, guys. Just because there's some mods that we haven't seen for a while, and I'd like to... You guys know I like to try to have it to where the mods are usually here on the channel as often as possible. At least once or twice a month, right? Megan says, let's see, that's what's up. Congrats, you're in the right place. Just peachy. Sound is good, Kevin. Tashanka B in the house. Where you been, Tashanka B? I've been on a Lakota for about 6 months now. I'm just getting back on. Wait, I don't understand. I don't know what that is. You've been on like a vacation for 6 months, or... Yeah, I don't know what that is. Look, I don't know how to say that word. I didn't know this, but my younger bro said people are splitting up subs and sticking them in their eyeball. Oh my God. What? That reminds me when I had Anthony on like a year ago, and he was telling me that people were cheeking. I thought he said cheating, and he said cheeking their Suboxone. I was like, how are they cheating their Suboxone? He said, no, they're putting it in their cheek and they're giving it to other people in the rehab. I was like, ew, what the hell, dude? That's freaking jacked. That is disgusting. That's like brushing your teeth with some stranger's toothbrush, guys. What the Don't do that crap. Oh, God. Ew. It's cringy. Oops, Suboxone. I know what you meant. Yeah, that is very gross, KG. Absolutely. That's disgusting. Before I forget, like I did last time we were on, guys, I'm gonna make sure that I have the sponsors scrolling on the entirety of the show. So I'm gonna put the sponsors up now. They are the people who basically run this channel. They support this channel. So shout out to the sponsors. I appreciate y'all. I'll thank you guys in just a little bit, okay? As you see, they are scrolling across the bottom of the screen now. Let's see here. So yeah, give me some more information on that, Tashanka. I don't know. Oh, an Indian reservation? Okay, sorry. Yeah, my bad. I've never heard of that, so I had no idea what that was. So what did you do the whole time? Hopefully that doesn't come off as me being ignorant. I just don't know what that is. Let's see. Oh, wow. You guys are going off in the comments. All right. I need to keep reading here. Sounds good. That opening song is like stuck on my head. I've been getting so many songs stuck on my head lately. Oh, that one song, it's like, it's gonna be all right. That freaking song is stuck in my head. 15 people in here. Please smash the like button as you guys are hopping in here. Looks like we've got some different people in here today, so I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the newcomers here. We're getting so close to 3,000 subscribers, guys. We need like 3 or 4 more or 5 more, something like that. So we only need 5 more subscribers to hit 3K, baby. Ooh, baby. That would be great. That would be great. Let's see here. Couldn't believe it myself. Yeah, that's really gross. I'm going to have to read that comment again. Where to go? Dude, what the hell? That's like a whole new level of insanity. Why would you put your Suboxone in your eyeball? What the fuck, dude? That is messed up. Seriously. Are you sure? That doesn't even sound right. I don't even think they've measured that, because like you can look online and see the different I've done kind of a lot of talk about this, about the bioavailability, and I don't think I've ever seen an eyeball test. I wonder what the bioavailability is when you put your Suboxone in your eyeball. Like, hopefully you don't go blind, son. Right? We know what that shit does to your teeth. Imagine what it's doing to your eyeball. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. I can't picture someone doing that. Yeah, I wonder why. My younger bro just spent 2 years in prison for a setup by his ex, and he said he's in a halfway house. That's what they do. Holy crap, man, that is freaking. Has anybody else heard of anybody doing that, guys? That's crazy. I mean, that even makes the other way sound not nearly as bad. He said 5 guys split a strip, $20 a piece, and split it and put it in their eyes. Oh my gosh, guys, do not ever try that. That could freaking, you'll lose your vision over that stuff. Wow, yeah, thanks for the heads up on that for sure. I've literally, I mean, I wouldn't even imagine that somebody could think to do that. It's like, what's next? Shove it in your ear? I mean, that's like the last place you'd think that somebody would take their subs. That's crazy. Oi, 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 Marky. Marky says, what's up, Marky? Good to see you, buddy. How would that be better absorbed? Man, that would burn. Fox Bat says, hey, y'all. What's up, Fox? Good to see you in here. I don't know. He said it goes directly to their brain. Jeez. Dang, the stuff people do, the things people could think of when they're desperate, guys. That's like that guy that broke out of prison. He literally climbed the wall by the crab walk. That, like, what? What? What if you fell and cracked your head? I think that wasn't that in Utah. I can't remember where that was at. Everybody was looking for him for a while though. I'm trying to get my posture up here so I don't have a bad back here shortly. Gonna be all right. All right, how far am I? I'm only 10 minutes behind you guys. All right, be patient with me. I'll work with you. An Indian reservation. 6 years seems to be a long time to be on Suboxone, though. I feel like it's going to be hard to get off. So, yeah, Peachy, I mean, there's some people, I think Zach is the longest one. He was on it for 17 years. So, it seems long, and I kind of would say that that's maybe about the average that I hear people. If I had to think back on all the comments that I've read on, it seems like a lot of people end up being on it for quite a few years. What dose are you on, Peachy? And have you tried tapering? It's scary to think about. Jordan, what's up? Jordan says, I'm stable on about 0.75 milligrams of Suboxone and I can't get lower. Have you talked to your doctor to see if they'll do the Butrans patch for you? That might be an option for you at that low dose. Yeah, it gets hard to taper once you get down below 1 milligram, guys. It starts to get real hard, so you gotta really be patient with yourself. Scrolling. Keep these doggies scrolling. Y'all, I just got stung by a wasp on your eyelid. Wow, speaking of talking about eyes and burning, yeah, that would burn. Sorry about that, Fox. That sucks, buddy. Better get some ice on that. Wasps are killer this time of year. I hope you're okay. Is it swollen? So Tashanka B says, my older sister had most of her left leg cut out from flesh-eating bacteria from swimming. So I've been there helping her out. Damn. You got all the stories over there, Tashanka. Damn. Yep, my eye is swelling up there they're all over my truck because it's parked under a tree that rains sap all over my truck. Oh man, you better get the spray out every time you go fire that puppy up. Corey, what's up? Corey says, what's up, G? What's up, Corey? How you doing? So right now, look at all these different new faces we're seeing in here, guys. Good to see some new people in here. So right now, I'm driving back to Texas from South Dakota for a break. Well, safe travels on that trip. That's wild. I hope your sister is okay. Yeah, hopefully your sister is okay. Good on you for taking care of her. Liz, guys, I'm looking at, and there's a lot of people that who are kind of newer to the channel here who haven't commented for a while. A lot of people don't have their profile pictures up. So if you can, guys, put a picture of yourself up so we can get to see you guys. You guys get to see us and everybody else in the chat. So obviously it's not mandatory. I can do that, but it's nice to see your guys' faces and see who we're talking to if you guys can do that. Just a heads up to you all. We like to try to get everybody to have their picture up if possible. Let's see. Liz says, I hit 2 weeks off subs tomorrow. I jumped from 0.25 milligrams after being on them for about 6 years. I was on methadone for about 5 years before that. Wow. Congratulations, Liz. What is it? How different was it going from Suboxone to methadone? If you could tell the people what was different about them, if you could remind people. But congratulations, that's awesome. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? It'll be all right. Sorry, guys. Now that song's going to be stuck in your head. Ooh, that's cold. Oh, speaking of cold, I've been taking cold showers, boys. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's fun to do that. I've been trying not to spend as much time on YouTube or my phone. I've been trying to get my dopamine levels from spiking when they shouldn't be. What an accomplishment, Marky says. My bro walked into a room and all his friends sitting there and cutting up a strip and then putting it there. Yeah. That's when you're like, I got to get a different group to be around. I think she said it was in a rehab or something though, right? I wonder how come they can't just get it and take their own stuff. I think they're talking about that top of your eyelids, like close your eyes, do that. Huh, yeah, that sounds confusing. Sounds like a waste of subs, yeah, right? Yeah, everybody's confused on that. I've never told anyone there I take 2 milligrams, but these people are nuts. Yeah, they might. I mean, if they're willing to do that, who knows what they would do, right? Kristen Robertson, what? Where have you been? Hey, long time. I haven't watched. Hope you're doing well. I just hit my 4-year mark off Suboxone on August 29th. So thankful still every day. Well, shout out to you for stopping in here. It's been a long time since I've seen you here on the channel. So shout out to you and congratulations on 4 years off Suboxone. Freaking congratulations. Kristen, aren't you the one that had weren't you one of the first ones I had on my channel? I'm pretty sure that was you, right? I'm pretty sure that was you. Didn't you used to have a profile picture? I don't see your picture on here anymore. We just had our first sponsor bomb coming through up in here, guys. So I got to fire up the sponsorship bomb jet right here. Shout out to you, Kimmy B. Ooh, I'm going to say Kimmy B, baby. Oh, boy. There she goes. There she goes with the sponsor bomb. Boom. Kimmy B. Yeah. Still says your old YouTube name here on the the old Cash App. So guys, if you guys didn't know, Kimmy has her own YouTube channel. She's like right at 200 subscribers. Make sure that you guys go check her out. She does a lot of live streams and she just got a whole new setup. So I know she's going to want to keep on keeping on. Shout out to you, Kimmy, for always being such a huge sponsor up around here. I appreciate you sponsoring today's live stream. Baby, baby, and baby. Let's see here. So it seems like there's a weird thing that apparently only mods can click on links. So make sure that if you guys want to check out Kimmy's channel, that you type in her name. It will bring it up if you type in her name. Okay, I'm gonna post her name right there. So she just changed her name from Kimmy B to Kimmy's Playhouse. Okay, courtesy of Marky. I guess he came up with that name. I think he actually came up with that name on the stream here, if I can remember it. It's starting to pop in my head. So that's all you got to do, guys, is type in her name just like you see it right there on the screen, and you can go over there and watch her live stream. She does totally random, unplanned live streams too, so you might catch her slipping one of these times. You know, I ain't doing no unplanned stuff, so if you want to catch some unplanned stuff, make sure that you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell too, because like I said, she does them sometimes unplanned. Kimmy, have you been leaving the videos up, or are you taking them down still after you do them, the live streams? She says anyone can click, only mods can post. Oh, okay. I don't know why I always get. Okay, so KG posted a link. So shout out to you, KG. She knows what I would want around here. KG posted a link to Kimmy's channel, guys. So go check it out. I'm gonna see. Let me see how many subs she has. She's got to get to that 200 mark here soon. I know she's getting close. Let's go ahead and check on that. I see a lot of people from this community on her channel, and I love to see you guys over there supporting. So please continue doing so. So she's at 191 still. Yeah, guys, you got to go check her out. Smash that subscribe button. She needs only 9 more subscribers, and I only need 5 more. So I know we got some. Oh, I only need 4 more now. 4 more now. I know that we're going to get these subs up, guys. We all support each other, right? Let's see here. Liz, how do you feel? Sorry, guys. I'm getting further behind here in the comments. Scrolling. These lights are freaking bright up in here today. He didn't know I took that when I showed. Holy ish. He said I can make you a crap load of cash. Dang, just off of that? That's so crazy. It's so crazy what people do when they're in, when they're in a jam like that. So Jordan says I've been on since 2007. So yeah, what's that? 15, 16 years? Yeah. So Jordan's pretty much back when Zach was on. So just Peachy says 8 milligrams. So how do you feel at that dose? What dose are you on, Jordan? Kristen says, thank you. I'm truly very thankful. Just wanted to tell you guys it's crazy out here. Now, I thought I had heard it all with the other things people were talking about not too long ago, but damn, that's a whole new level of craziness. Spoke to my doc. He acts stupid. Too bad I couldn't show y'all pics of her leg. Oh, yeah. I'm not good at those, seeing that kind of stuff. It kind of freaks me out. I'm not very good at, especially when I'm eating. Sometimes I'm watching something on YouTube and I'm eating and there it shows some crazy stuff. I'm like, I guess I'm done eating now. Just Peachy says, has anyone here successfully got off of Suboxone? Yeah, there's a ton of people that are watching right now that have been off of Suboxone. Peachy. Marky's gotten off. Kimmy's gotten off. I think Megan's gotten off. There's tons of people. If you look, you can look in the comment section. There's a lot of people that watch this channel that have gotten off. So Zach recently got, and Kimmy documented on her channel what it was like to go through Suboxone withdrawal. So another reason to go check out her channel as well. We had Zach. Zach has a small YouTube channel. He documented what it was like to get off Suboxone. There's been a lot of people. There's been a lot of people. It's not easy, that's for sure. Been 4.5 months since my last Sublocade shot. Congrats, Fox. Congrats, brother. Cold showers are where it's at. Yeah, yeah. I always hear people talk about it, and I'm like, why? But after looking into things a little bit further, it's making more sense. I gotta say, Sublocade has been a godsend. Fox says. That's amazing. I'm so happy I found this channel. I have a lot more hope now. Yes, welcome to the channel. Yeah, we do live streams every Sunday and every Wednesday. Okay, so feel free to come check in with us. And I've got hundreds of videos of talking about the same stuff pretty much. So feel free to check out the other videos that I have. I have a lot of guests on the channel too sometimes, sharing their experience as well. The switch from methadone to subs wasn't too bad for me. I went from 7 milligrams of methadone. I took nothing for 3 days and then started to go onto 8 milligram subs once a day. Took 6 years to finally get tapered off. Dang, yeah, you've had a ride. Had yourself a ride there, Liz. Yeah, that was you, Kristen. Yep, I remember. I remember the conversation. Pretty sure that was you that said you didn't you cold turkey and your husband was driving you around in the car or something like that, Kristen? That was you, right? Pretty sure that was you. Are you on a different channel or where did your profile picture goes? Because I used to always see your profile picture when you make a post. Subs give you a lot more freedom in my experience versus being on methadone. Both took a toll on my teeth. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about the teeth stuff for sure. So, what do you mean by that, Liz? Do you mean like with subs you don't have to go to the clinic every morning? Is that what you mean by more freedom? Just is that your definition of that? Because I know that I feel like some people still have to go to the methadone clinic every morning just to get their methadone. Isn't that true, guys? Or did they switch it up to where it's just like a monthly prescription now? If anybody could let me know, I'd appreciate it. Any methadone people in here, let me know. Let me know. Making I'm really trying. Unfortunately, I have no support or anyone to talk to about this except my doctor, and he just wants me in and out. Yeah, a lot of people feel that same way. All right, how far? I'm only 10 minutes behind the comments, guys. If you see me on the delay, that's why I'm 10 minutes behind the comments. I should have put a copyright on that, Kimmy. Don't forget my You came up, actually, Marky came up with the FMD too, right? I'm pretty sure he's the one that came up with that. Dude, Marky, you're just like me, dude. I swear everybody in my day-to-day that I talk to, there's not many people, but just thinking about all the years and all the friends that I've had come and go, I've literally gave almost every single person their own nickname. Like a totally random name, not even close to their real name. It's so freaking funny. My dad used to always do that with me and all of his relatives. Like everybody would have their own nicknames. I'm driving now, so I won't be reading. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I would just leave him up. I wouldn't be too worried about pissing people off. If it happens, it happens. You got us now. Big hugs, homie. The YouTube community is good support. Yeah, Megan's been really consistent too. I see her on Kimmy's video all the time, so she's been here all the time as well. And I'm pretty sure she's on other channels too. KG, I went from 4 milligrams to 100 milligrams Sublocade. I took 2 100 milligram shots, and that's it. Paid out in dirty jokes. So we've got 17 people in here, guys. Please smash the like button if you haven't done so yet. We've got 17 likes as well. So we're getting up there on the likes. Let's get that baby over 20 real quick. Like I said earlier, it lets other people know that we're in here hanging out. And if you haven't yet smashed the subscribe button yet, guys, we're only 4 away from 3,000. That's going to be cool to hit that. 4 more subs is all we need. Brandon's recovery in the house. What up, Brandon? Good to see you, bud. Still waiting for that hot chip thing you're supposed to eat. What's it called? The one chip challenge or something like that. Zach is in the house. So here's Zach I was talking about a little bit earlier. Whoever was asking about if anybody's gotten off of Suboxone, go check out Zach's channel. His name is right there on the I want to say TV. His name is right there. All you got to do is type it in, addict to quit with Zach, and you'll pull up, and he documented his Suboxone journey as well. So go check him out. Baby. Good to see you in here, Zach. So Jordan says 0.75 milligrams and I can't get lower. You can't or you won't. You can, my friend. You can. You just got to be patient with yourself and don't push yourself till you're ready to go. Just wait till you normalize and stabilize on that dose. It might take a week, 2, 3, 4 weeks, whatever it ends up being, but you will eventually stabilize on that dose, and then you can start to go down. I don't know how you've got your doses cut up, but if you can, you might have to just alternate days, right? Like what that would look like is maybe tomorrow you'd be at 0.5 milligrams, then the next day go back to 0.75, then the next day go back down to 0.5, right? Like mesh it down like that every other day type of thing. If it gets too hard, that's what some people have done and it's worked. Or if you've got the proper way to do it, you can taper down to 0.63 or 0.65, or, you can get it really measured out if you know how to do it. And if you have the right, like if you can get a 2 milligram strip, that'll make things a lot easier with tapering. KG Smith says, I just dropped my dose to 0.10 milligrams today. Oh boy. Talk about the final home run stretch for you, KG. How are you feeling? I haven't seen if you've responded to my thing yet, KG, but I will check that as soon as I get off here to see if you've responded to that. You know what I'm talking about, girl. Zach is the man. Congratulations, KG. That's awesome. Is there any plan from here as far as what you're going to do from here, KG? And is that still making you sick or no? She was getting sick just off of like a tiny little dose. It was kind of tripping me out a little bit. Hoping to stop the oral in the next 2 weeks. Sweet. Yeah, I'll be really interested to see how that goes for you, KG. You're so freaking close. Killing the game. Oh, yeah. We've been going for 45 minutes, guys. We've got 18 likes, and we've got 15 people in here hanging out, so please smash the like if you can, if you haven't yet done so. KG is ready for sure. She's dipping her toe in. Yep. Marky has been off for 1.5 years now. I thought it was coming up on 2 years. Didn't the 2 year come? Wasn't the 2 year coming up? Is it? Or was that the 1 year we were? Yeah, that was the 1 year. My mind gets all confused about who's. I mean, how long's Deb been off for? She's been off for a while now, right? What, 6 months probably? Probably 6 months. Zach's probably been off about the same. I think Zach and Deb jumped off about the same time. Y'all are amazing peeps. Where did that 1.5 years go? I gotta find 2 weeks off of work somewhere. You got some vacation time built up, KG? Some methadone clinics give take-homes for good behavior, quote unquote. So take-homes, does that mean a 1 month prescription? Is that what you mean by that, Kimmy? Or is it like maybe a week? Or because it seems like there's still some people out there that are saying they have to go to the clinic every day for methadone. Very interesting. What's up, Crypto? Good to see you. What's up, everyone? Got to get a profile picture on your page, Crypto, so we can see it, brother. Meg says, hey. I'm only 10 minutes behind the comments, guys. KG, just start pushing out your doses as you feel ready. You might be better at work, busy, instead of sitting at home thinking about all day about how bad you feel. Yeah, that's a good point. So Kimmy posted a link to Zach's channel. So there you guys go. You guys can click on that and go check out Zach as well. I think it was, what was it? What was her name earlier that was asking about that? Liz says you can get take-homes at methadone clinic, but you have to work for them. Wow, you got to work for them. And it can take up to 1 to 2 years before even getting a month take-home. What? Oh, hell no. The most I got was a week worth of take-homes. Yeah, so that sounds way more of a pain in the ass to deal with. You got to be on good behavior for 2 years before you get a month prescription. Nah, no good. No thanks. That's too much dilly-dallying for me. I mean, I get it though, right? Some people, when they're new into recovery and they're still going to be relapsing often, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. So I'm not trying to put it down. I'm just saying for me that wouldn't work. Just where I'm at with things. I was stuck on levels up to 7 weeks at one level, so take it slow, Zach said. These lights are freaking bright up in here. I think I turned them on too bright. Before switching, but there is a lot more freedom when it comes to dosing as well. I was able to taper much easier being in control of my strips. Having to dose daily in front of a nurse is hard. Yeah, that feels too controlly to me. You just reminded me of something, Liz. If, as some of you may know, I was talking about reading the Dopamine Nation book, and I suggest anybody who's watching this channel to get that book and read it or listen to it, whatever you can. If you're watching this channel, you've obviously had some issues with addiction, right? And a lot of that stems from dopamine stuff. So please go read that book. It's only a 6-hour book. I think it will help a lot of you who are watching this. It'll help a lot of you understand like the psychological aspects of addiction and why we've got ourselves in this position that we have. And I think it can help a lot of people just understand why they are where they are, and possibly some ways and some ideas on helping getting you unstuck if you're stuck, right? She was talking about, I'll probably make a video on this actually. She was talking about a K-Safe. Has any of you guys heard of a K-Safe? This would have come in clutch for me so many times, guys. I can't tell you how many people I've given my little lockbox of Suboxone to, and they make a little, it's basically a kitchen safe. It's just a box with a timer on the top, and it locks you out. You can set, take your dose out for the week or for the day, and you set a timer, and you can't get your Suboxone or whatever it is that you're addicted to. It could be candy or alcohol or weed or whatever it is for you, a PlayStation controller. I know a lot of guys struggle with addiction to video games. They have 3 different sizes. I think that could come in handy for a lot of people. If you guys didn't know about that, they're like $50 or $60, guys. Go check it out. It's called K-Safe. It's just a cheap, simple workaround. Not everybody has a spouse that they can trust to give their medication to and say, hey, divvy this out to me every day or every week. That can be a pain in the ass. And a lot of people don't want to have to ask people in their family to do that. So the K-Safe can really help you guys out if you're struggling with overusing your Suboxone or taking it too early and running out, or like I said, it could be a video game addiction or anything. It could be any substance, right, guys? So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. I can't believe I've never even heard of that. I was like, as she was talking about it in the book, I was like, what the hell is a K-safe? And so I looked into it. I was like, how have I never heard about this? I mean, I was giving my Suboxone to my sister, to my ex-girlfriend, one of my good buddies. It was like 3 or 4 different people that I've had to like, hey, can you hold on to my medication? Like when I could have just thrown it in a damn box and done it for myself, right? So something to think about, guys. Like I said, get that book if you guys haven't read it yet, Dopamine Nation. I think it's definitely well worth the $12 or whatever it was to buy. So KG says, that's crazy. How are people supposed to work? Yeah, right, with going to the clinic every day. Yeah, that would suck. Let's see here. What's your guys' honest opinion on weed? Jordan says. For me, it's not good for me, but some people swear by it and they swear, that it's helpful to them. So for me, I don't. It's definitely not something useful for me. It makes me way too paranoid. So I'm one of those guys that just freaks out every time. I have like an emotional breakdown every time I smoke weed, which isn't very often. Let's see here. Okay, where'd the comment go? There it is. Jordan, just like anything else, it's an issue for some and others not so. Thanks, Meg. KG says, I feel good. I didn't feel sick today. Awesome. Yeah, that's great, KG. It sounds like you found the right dose then for you. I'm going to take a moment to thank the sponsors of the week, guys. As you see, they are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It says, shout out to the sponsors of the week. Kimmy B come through with a $50 sponsor bomb on the last Sunday live stream. So shout out to you, Kimmy B, for being the sponsor of the week, baby. Also, huge shout out to KG Smith. She is always up in here showing the love to the channel. And shout out to you, KG Smith, and Jeff, her husband, as well. He watches the show sometimes, so shout out to you guys. As always, KG Smith showing the love. Okay, we also had Cameron M showing the love on both of the last live streams, so shout out to you, Cameron, if you see this on the replay. We had Mama Cindy showing love with the Venmo for the first time, so shout out to you, Mama Cindy. I know she's always watching the replay crew. Shout out to the replay crew. And we had Scott and Marky Rizzo, who is also in the Hizzo. So shout out to you guys. Your donations are what make it possible for this channel to grow, and this live stream will not be monetized, baby. And if you value this channel and you would like to show your support to help improve content, you can do so at the Venmo or the Cashapp links that are on the screen now, guys. As always, I appreciate everybody who has sponsored this channel in the past. I appreciate y'all showing the love to this channel. As you guys know, YouTube does nothing for channels like this, and they never will. So shout out to everybody who has contributed and helped donate to this channel's cause. So shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all showing the love. Looks like we got some new people in the house today, and we are only 4 subscribers away from the 3,000, baby. Your boy has been putting in work on this channel for 5 years now, guys. It took me 5 years to get to 3,000 subscribers. Goodness gracious, it's been a long, slow grind, I could tell you that. Where did my comments go? Where'd they go? All right, hold on just a sec, guys. I need to catch a breath for a moment. I just gassed myself out. Just a moment. Oh boy. Sometimes I get reading and I just go off. I got to take a breath sometimes over here. All right, where was that in the comments here? Let's see, Jordan. Okay. So Marky says, Jordan, to me, it's a tool. It can be used for good and bad. Yeah, see? So, I mean, it seems like Marky uses it as a tool. I think Kimmy has in the past. Kimmy, I know you were trying to stop the Tuesday stuff. How'd that go this week for you? Yeah, guys, I mean, it could be used for a tool for some, and it could be, like, I have a good buddy of mine. I bought a motorcycle from him, and he was just off the rails with it. Every time I see him, he was out of his mind, just fully glazed over, like super, super smoky guy. I mean, he couldn't go do a workout without being blazed, you know. So just be careful, as always, as has been mentioned here, you know, just like I always talk about kratom, guys. Kratom could be a great tool if you use it responsibly. You know, use it once or twice a week max. And I'm not talking about every day, I'm talking about once or twice a week, right? If you start using it every day, then it starts to become an issue, just like anything else. So everything in moderation, guys, everything in moderation. I drive by the methadone clinic every day. I see a lot of the same people in the parking lot going in to get their daily dose, Crypto says. To get take home, you have to do everything right within your treatment plan. You cannot miss a dose or fail a drug test, not even for cannabis. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that would throw a lot of people off right there, that last little part. That's a good question. Do you have to do a drug test every day? Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, I'm curious on that as far as the methadone clinic goes. Hearts for Dustin, what's up? Says, hey, you guys, good to see you back in here. Hearts for Dustin. It's a random drug test. They even tested my methadone levels. Damn! But it usually happened a few times a month. That's a lot. That's a lot to be tested a few times a month. Drug test would always add 30 minutes to your trip. Oh, no way. Yeah, no way. I'd wait in line for hours. Oh, God. Talk about a freaking pain in the butt, right? That's too many. That's just too many hassles for me right there. That wouldn't work for me. Even when I was like new into Suboxone, that wouldn't work for me. That's too much. Probably not, KG. Drug tests cost money, so I wouldn't think they would drug test every day. You don't. That's why I ended up on subs. Liz says you don't work. That's why I ended up on subs, and I never finished my methadone taper. I went from 90 milligrams of methadone down to 7 milligrams and couldn't do it anymore. Damn. Yeah, we got 18 people in here, guys. Smash that like as you hop in here. I appreciate you. We are already up to 23 likes. I know we can get that, baby. Yeah, somebody else just came in and smashed that. I appreciate you guys. 24 likes. There we go, baby. We getting this. We getting this going. Let's other people know we're in here hanging out on a Sunday night live stream. Before I decided to get on Suboxone, I almost decided on a methadone clinic, but I didn't like that I would have to get to go every morning to get my dose. Yeah. So another person that's pro 420, Megan. For me, it gets me spooked. Yep. So okay, so you're like me then. You get the paranoia, extra paranoia stuff. Last time I did the 420, I literally had a mental breakdown, guys. I was crying. I have a video recorded. You guys would laugh your ass off if you saw this video. It's not like a video. It's just me sitting in the dark in my bed, explaining to myself like the world's about to end. Pretty much. That's what it's like for me to be on the 420. So it's a no go for me. And I'm a person that doesn't drink alcohol either. So it's, we all have our own little things that work for us and things that don't work, right? So it's all good either way. As long as you're not being like tortured, by your addiction, that's when it's like, okay, obviously this is having a negative impact on your life, right? So the methadone clinic I was at, they took anyone, insurance or not. They would take people without insurance over people who had it. I wonder why. Maybe it was something with the law. Like maybe the state paid them back for people who didn't have it. It's probably something like that. Be the Salt says, hey everyone, what's up? Be the Salt. Good to see you in here. I think what was her name? Was it Cassandra? I think it was. Cassandra found the channel recently too. Currently, I'm 10 minutes behind the comments, guys. I'll get caught up as I always do. Kristen says, I remember when I was getting off of Suboxone, I watched your videos from a long time ago and they helped me a lot. So thank you again. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kristen. Yeah, glad that could help you. Yeah, Kristen, you've been watching my videos probably longer than anybody that's in the stream right now. So I appreciate you. I'm subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. 3,000 subs. That's awesome, man. So Kimmy says have not used 420, Kevin. Okay, good. Good job, Kimmy. Is that a plan this week as well again, Kimmy? Like is that something you're trying to like eliminate for good or just like for a little while or what's the plan there? Is there a plan? I'm not sure if there is one. US has an update on his Sublocade. My provider does not do buy and bill. Only way my med insurance will accept it is buy and bill. Found a special RX that will do it. I just need a doctor. Did you go to sublocade.com and put in your zip code to do a search near you? Hopefully you've done that already. And just remember that you are all my babies. Yeah, let us know what happens with that US. US, we still got to get you to get a profile picture up in here too, my friend. Sherry, what's up, Sherry? Good to see you, girl. Says, is tapering from 4 milligrams of Suboxone to 3 milligrams of Suboxone a day too big of a drop? Well, for some people, yes. For some people, no. The only way to find out is trying it, right? When I was tapering, I remember going from exactly 4 milligrams to 3 milligrams, and no, it was not too big of a drop. But that being said, we're all different, right? So it might be too big of a drop for the next person, but for me, no, it wasn't. What you could do, Sherry, is you could go to 3 milligrams one day and see how it went. And then the next day, if it was too hard, the 3 milligrams, then go to 4 the next day, and then 3, go 4, 3, 4, 3, right? Do that for a week, and then go down to 3. I used that process for several different doses. You'll find on your Suboxone taper journey that there will be different doses that will be harder for whatever reason. No particular reason, just for whatever reason, certain doses are harder and it takes you longer to mesh down to, right? So if that happens, then start doing the alternating doses like I just mentioned. That will really, really help you guys out. Because remember this, the Suboxone half-life, guys, is 33 hours. So that's why it would help to do the mesh down every other day. I think Marky misunderstood you. He says edibles count, girl. No, she just meant that she didn't take it last Tuesday on her normal time. That's what she meant, Marky. Marky took it as edibles count as 420, so they kind of misunderstood each other, and that happens sometimes here on the channel, right? Because I do the same thing, and sometimes I misunderstand what somebody's saying. I'm like, kind of reminded me of Kimmy. Do you remember that? At the start of the last stream, I thought dude was like talking shit on my music. He was like, how is this going to help us again or something like that? And I took it as he was like saying this music isn't helping my recovery type of thing. And Kimmy was like, I don't think he meant that. But sometimes it's hard to tell. So I was just kind of cranky that day. So I was on a really small leash that day. But no doctors do. Let's see. I'm trying to have them just send the script through the special RX if the RX will do it. I don't understand the problem. Yeah, I don't understand the problem either, my friend. Sounds like there's some confusion going on when there shouldn't need to be. Something just reminded me that I think Rachel is going to switch from Sublocade to Brixadi. So shout out to her. Hopefully we can get some info on that soon, guys. So Rach, if you hear me on the replay, let us know when you're going to do that. And I really want to know the doses. The doses are critical. So let me know. Anybody else out there that has talked to their doctor about Brixadi, let me know, guys, if you've got some information, because we need it here. It just barely hit our country. Brixadi is available. A lot of people are asking about Sublocade in the comments today. If you guys haven't already got on Sublocade, ask your doctor about Brixadi as well. It's a different version, basically, of Sublocade, where there's more doses available. And it should be cheaper, and it should be much less painful, and there are more places to inject the shot rather than just your abdomen area. So, just saying. The only con I can really see to Brixadi versus Sublocade is the half-life is quite a bit shorter. But it's still plenty long enough to get you through the whole month with one shot. So if you guys have any questions about that stuff, let me know. I've made a video detailing Brixadi versus Sublocade. You're welcome to search it and you'll find it. It'll pop right up. I agree with Mark. He says, I don't think I'm ever going to drink alcohol again. Yeah, I don't plan on it. I mean, I might have a beer for a Seahawks game a couple times a year, but alcohol does not appeal to me in any way. Last time I drank alcohol, I actually I have a bottle of vodka downstairs. I think it was for the Jason Aldean concert. I mean, you can't go to a country concert and not have at least some kind of alcohol, right? I mean, you can, but I've just never done it. Man, I drank a bit that night too. I probably had, if I had to guess, I would say like 7 shots. Man, I was hungover the whole rest of the weekend. I was like, this is not worth it. How do people do this? So yeah, alcohol. I mean, I have one beer in my fridge, and I'm pretty sure that thing's expired. It's been in there that long. I don't know if beer expires, but if it does, that's what I have is an expired beer. Peter Salt says it really goes by how you feel. Sister wants me to drink with her on Halloween. Sublocade is sent from the specialty pharmacies only. They send it straight to your doc. Yep, that's my experience as well. But there's a twist to that, crypto. I think we were talking about it on the last live stream. So that's actually not going to be true anymore about Sublocade only being from the specialty pharmacies. You guys can do a Google search on it, but I think it was Greg or Gary. It was Gary. He sent me a Cashapp donation with a link to, or a Venmo donation with a link to something that we talked about on the recent live stream. So there's going to be certain states that will now carry Sublocade at the Albertsons pharmacies, right, guys? And the cool part about this is that pharmacists they're going to be able to give you the shot there at the pharmacy. So not only do you not have to go through the specialty pharmacy bullcrap like US is trying to go through right now, but you'll be able to just cruise on down to Albertsons, get your prescription there, and get your shot there. I mean, how much less hassle would that be for a lot of people? Freaking awesome. So It's just like I told you guys a year or two ago when I started talking about Sublocade. Sublocade is the future, guys. I'm telling you right now for the 100th time. Sublocade and Brixadi are the future of bupe treatment. I promise you. I also promise you that that shit's way too expensive if you're cash paying. So they need to lower the damn prices on that stuff. It's only a matter of time before we get the generic versions, guys. I'm telling you, it's coming. Let's see here. US says, has anyone heard Brixadi having the same results for getting off bupe as Sublocade? Well, nobody watching this channel has been on Brixadi yet because it's just hitting the markets in the States right now. But there have been some people who have talked to us on the channel from the UK that has used Brixadi, but not. There's only like one or two people that I can't even remember telling us about it, and it's called Buvidal over there. So you could probably do some research on that US. Probably do some Reddit research on Buvidal. Like I said, that's the name for Brixadi in the UK. I went from 4 milligrams of subs to 2 milligram subs with no problem. And that reminds me, we had who was that? Last week? Oh, it was Slow Mo. Slow Mo went from 16 milligrams to 2 milligrams in one day, guys, and had no problems. And I said, "What's the key to success?" And he said, basically Jesus power, right? So, if you believe in God or Jesus or whatever your higher power is, and you have a close relationship to that source, then you might get lucky like Slow Mo did and be able to go from 16 milligrams down to 2 milligrams and not have any problem at all. That's what he told us in the last live stream. So blew my mind to hear that. I don't hear that happen very often, but miracles do happen, right, guys? So for somebody to be able to go from 4 milligrams, like Sherry's talking about, to 3, totally doable. If Slow Mo can go from 16 to 2, many people can go from 4 to 3 and be just fine. When you start getting past the 1 milligram, make it fast. You're going to start to feel it. Take it slow, under 1 milligram. So Marky says, Kimmy, I just drew the line in the sand. I'm not drinking again, and I'm sure of it. It does nothing for me. So it sounds like Marky might have had a bender this weekend. Is that what you're saying, Marky? Yeah. Yeah, don't drink if you can, guys. Especially if it's been a problem for you, right? The only time I had a problem with alcohol is when I was in a toxic relationship. And it's like I literally had to drink. And this was the same person that I had to be on painkillers around. So I had to numb myself. I had unquote to numb myself to be around this person because it was just like constant drama. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and numb myself before she comes over. And it's just like, if you're in a relationship like that to where you need to numb yourself out just to be around them, that should tell you all you need to know about that relationship. It's time to go. It's time to go. Tara is not answering messages. What? Tara, where the hell you at, girl? I know she's got a lot going on right now. She's probably working. She's probably working or in a peer support training meeting or something. She's been pretty busy lately, and she's doing a lot of rock climbing stuff too, I think. So I bet you she'll hop on here towards the end of the stream. Kevin, I plan to wait to see the psych and figure out what's going on with me. When is that going to be, Kimmy? I don't drink much, but I just had one of those self-realization moments. You had too much alky yesterday, KG? Is that what you're saying? I've done the search, called 15 docs within 40 miles. Nobody does buy and bill because the doc pays out of pocket and then bills the insurance. If the insurance only covers half the cost, they can't charge me the patient. Yeah, it sounds like a very frustrating scenario you've got going there, US. I'm sorry about that, my friend. I don't think I've heard anybody have as many problems with that as you have. Sorry about that. Boy, his throat is dry up in here. You guys ever gargle water when your throat gets dry like that? It's kind of a good idea. It works pretty good. Let's see here. FMD going live tomorrow, 7 o'clock. So I'm about 15 minutes behind the comments, guys. 15 minutes behind. I've never even heard of a buy and bill. Is it? Yeah, I haven't heard of that either. Tone is hard to determine from the written word. I take things the wrong way all the time. Yeah, it really is, especially when we're doing these kind of videos, right? Just a quick side note, guys, we've got 20 people up in here and 26 likes. So if you haven't yet done so, please smash the like. And we just had a huge sponsor bomb coming through up in here. You know who it is, guys. KG Smith showing massive, massive love to the channel, as she always does. KG Smith and her husband, Jeff. Shout out to the both of them. Let's fire up the sponsor bomb, baby. Sponsor bomb, baby. Oh, baby. Ooh-wee. Let's fire that again, guys. Let's fire that again right now. Fire it. KG Smith coming through with the sponsor of the day, $50 Cash App donation. Shout out to you, KG Smith. I appreciate the love and the consistency. Thank you very much, girl. I appreciate you showing love up in here. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. And like I said, KG, I'll get back to you if you wrote back on you know what. I'll get back to you on that as soon as we finish this live stream up, girl. Hopefully you still be awake over there. Also, I appreciate you being a mod for this channel as well. So shout out to you. Let's see here. Okay, so Kimmy says, no date, Kevin. I plan on calling them again tomorrow because I'm getting antsy. And she's like, hey, Doc, I need a meeting. And it looks like I skipped a bunch of comments somewhere in here. Let me back up in the comments a little bit, guys. I appreciate you guys going off in the comments today. Where is it? Yeah, where is Tara tonight? Yeah, we're just talking about her. How's that spelt, Kevin? I think you're... Usually when people ask me about how it's spelled, are you talking about Brixadi or the K-Safe? So Brixadi is B-R-I-X-A-D-I, and the K-Safe is just K and then safe. Sorry, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking about on that. Hopefully that's what you meant. Yes, Brixadi. Yep. And remember, guys, I have at least 2 videos on Brixadi. You guys can search Kicking Addiction, Brixadi, just how she spelled it there. B-R-I-X-A-D-I. I've done my homework on this shit. And like I said, as soon as I find somebody that has experience with Brixadi, I will have them on the channel really soon, guys. So stay tuned if you're interested about Brixadi. And just remember that you are my baby. Where am I at here? Has anyone heard Brixadi having the same results for getting off of Bupe as Sublocade? Oh, I think I read that a little bit earlier. Sorry about that. Staring at a Snickers bar right now. Should I eat it? Marky's craving a dopamine spike. No, sir, you should not. Go flush it down the disposal, Marky. Take a whiff of it and then crush it up and throw it down the disposal. Sublocade is way too expensive, Brandon said. Yes, it sure is. I agree. Wow, if you can get the Sublocade shot right there at the pharmacy, that is going to change the game for sure for the better. Yes, yes it is. Yeah, you could probably find that just do a Google search crypto for Sublocade Albertsons Pharmacy. I think it was an ad or it was a not an ad, it was a article by what was it guys, Bicycle Health, I think something like that. They do telemedicine and they're the ones that put out the ad. So you can find it and you can read that for yourself. If your insurance will cover it, basically mine is giving me the runaround saying Suboxone is available. Tough. Find someone to buy and bill or go the long route of tapering subs. Yeah, I understand the frustration for sure. Yep. So your insurance isn't willing to cover any of it, US? Have you tried to look into the what's it called, in support website at all, US? Have you tried that yet? See if they can help you out at all. King sized. Kimmy says, I only lost a pound this week. Apples are full of sugar. Laugh out loud. Hey, that's still a pound in the right direction, Kimmy. Still a gain's a gain. Or a loss is the loss, I should say. I'm trying to gain weight, so give me your pounds you guys don't want. I'm trying to get I usually get bigger for the winter months. I'm usually a bit thicker than a snicker. I want to be thicker than a snicker. Tell your doctor to fill out the paperwork differently. They need to say that your life is in danger because of relapse. I had the same problem. So it sounds like crypto had the same problem the US did. It sucks to hear that people are out there trying so hard to get on Sublocade, but there's all these different walls blocking them from doing so. That's freaking messed up. So let's see. I'm 15 minutes behind, guys. 15 minutes behind, y'all. It's a prior authorization. It sounds like that's what's going on. That crypto's saying. That sounds like exactly what's going on here. It's a prior auth. That's usually where things get jammed up in this scenario. They need to fill out the paperwork. Prior auth, working differently, saving your life isn't. Oh, I think I already read that. Yeah, I would say probably start trying to look at different doctor options right now is what it sounds like at this point, US. You've jumped through so many freaking hoops to get to where you're at and you still don't have a shot on the way yet. It sounds like you've given your doctor plenty of chances at this point. It shouldn't be this hard. Brandon says, got some drinkers up in here. There's a lot of drinkers in the world, my friend. It's so readily available. It's just so many people just think it's normal to drink. Just because you can go buy it at any place, right? I think a lot of my problem is they aren't really pushing as hard for me as they could. Yeah, it sounds like that's definitely what's going on there. Somebody's messing up somewhere along the way. It shouldn't be that hard. Hell of a game by the Hawks and Bills today. Yeah, I would have been really pissed off right now if we would have lost to the Panthers. Oh my goodness. And we kind of almost did in a few ways. But yeah, the Bills looking beefy. That was a good comeback game for them. That was a good turnaround game for them, I should say. $50 will make you holla. I think someone who is, I'm going to double check. No, Brandon, you are my baby. Even if you don't want to be, you are my baby. Sorry. Sorry about that. I've tried to find Buvidal reviews to no avail. Yeah, see, and that was the same thing. Are you looking in the right place? Because KG Smith was talking about recently. She found a bunch of things about Butrans, and I couldn't find a Butrans review for anything. But apparently I wasn't searching in the right spot or something like that. But there should be something. But yeah, I don't think there's a lot, because I probably would have found them if there was a lot of Buvidal reviews. I think there might be one or two videos, like basic ass videos, people talking about Buvidal on YouTube, but that's why I'm trying to set the footprint right now, guys, because nobody out there is talking about this stuff. And like I said, this is the future, guys. It's definitely the future. Brixadi and Buvidal and Sublocade, that's the way that things are going to trend in the future. And we just had another sponsor bomb come through. Third sponsor bomb of the day. You know who it is. My boy Marky Rizzo firing up the Jets. But I know what he likes instead, so let's do this. Woo! Woo! We're going to fire up the Jet anyway. Shout out to you, Marky. I appreciate the love, my friend. He says, can I get a woo? You're going to get both. You're going to get both up in here. Boom. Marky's been showing some love to this channel for well over a year now. He's been watching these live streams every freaking week. So shout out to you, Marky. I appreciate you, my friend. He is the longest time Blue Wrench that we have here in the stream lately. So he's been the original Wrench crew from over a year now. He's been watching these streams. So I appreciate the love, Marky. Appreciate you, my man. I love how you take notes, Kimmy says. Yes, I do. Yeah, whenever there's something that like somebody talks about that I need to remind myself, I take notes. I definitely take notes. We are also when I get a sponsor bomb as well, because I want to make sure at the end of the stream I show love to y'all, because y'all been showing love to me. There was a couple times where I wasn't writing down the sponsors and I would forget, and there's no faster way to feel like an a-hole is for forgetting to thank people who support you and your channel. So a word to the wise. They say they will only cover it through, I already read that. Wait, I don't understand here. Is somebody reposting comments, or am I just catching y'all? Let's see. Bedtime. Betty by time. It's almost 9:30. It is. Damn, Marky, you about to hit the hay over there on the East Coast. 7:30. So I appreciate people rocking with us over here at 9:30 o'clock at night on the East Coast. Anybody watching the game right now? If so, what's the score? Let me know. Let me know the score, if it's a good game or not. We've been going on here for 1 hour and 30 minutes. 30 whoppers. Tired as F. You've been up since 5 a.m. with no nap and an hour of sleep last night. An hour of sleep? What the hell did you do last night? You were working last night, Kimmy? Is that what it was? I hit the button. I hit the wrong button here. Yeah, why no sleep? Why no sleep? Rough couple of nights. The Pound Town train. Let's see here. US says, how long are you in the Pacific Northwest, Kev? Been here about 12 years. Kids were born here. I miss the Western New York, where I grew up. Nothing like a winter out there. Oh, those winters are brutal in New York. Zoinks. I've been in Utah since I was, I don't know, probably early teens, I think. I've been here most of my life. Getting lucky. You didn't know what the Pound Town meant, Kimmy? I thought you knew all those secret lingo languages. How did I not know that? Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't. I knew it. I knew she'd show up. What's up, Tara? Good to see you in here. Brandon was worried about you. We knew you'd show up. We knew you would show up. What you been doing, watermelon? Does anybody know what that's from? What you doing, watermelons? Let's see if anybody could guess what that's from. I would not be surprised if somebody knew what that was. I'll watch for the comments to see if anybody knows where I got that from. What you doing, watermelons? And if anybody knows the story behind that as well, I would laugh pretty hard. There's my girl. So it looks like I pretty much got caught up to you guys in the comments, I think. Hopefully I didn't skip a whole bunch. Let's see. My best friend from the Marines from Utah, have loved it when I visited him out there. Beautiful mountains. Yeah, lots of nice mountains out here. I really need to go. I used to go freaking take my motorcycle up the mountains literally every day, and I haven't been up there once this whole freaking year. I need to get my butt up there and go for a canyon ride. I'm way long overdue. Now winter's going to be here. Oh my God, guys, guess what? I sold my BMW finally. Can you believe that shit? I tried to sell that car for 2 years, Tara. I know Tara's been like trying to sell that piece of shit forever. Finally. And I'm glad it went to this kid who's like a car enthusiast too. He's going to take care of it. But I felt bad. I didn't even say bye to it because I was in such a rush the whole day, like cleaning it, getting it ready for him. This kid's spending $732 a month for that car. Holy crap, guys. That's a hell of a car payment. Holy crap. But yeah, now I'm down to my hoopty car. Down to my hoopty. I need to get buying some cars. I need to go buy at least one car this week. That's my goal. So y'all ask me next Sunday if I bought a car this next week, because I need to go buy a car for work purposes. Steelers and Raiders 10-7. Nice. Steelers in the lead. Wow. Sounds like there's going to be a good game. What quarter is it, Brandon? It's probably getting third quarter or something, right? Hey, Kevin. Hey, everyone. Good to see you in here, Tara. What you been doing, Tara? What you doing, watermelon? Let's see, Tara, Steelers. Thanks for the concern. Honestly, I had a rough day. I needed some one-on-one attention tonight. I was talking with Rachel, feeling more stable now. Oh, you struggling over there, Tara? I'm sorry, girl. Well, I'm glad you hopped on here to chat with us here towards the later half of the stream. I knew you would too. I said it earlier. I was like, she'll be here later. She'll be here later. I thought you were just busy with life stuff or rock climbing or something, but sorry you're struggling. Yeah, Rachel is the best. Yeah, I like she's I like everybody knows who Rachel is, and she's always such a sweetheart. Tara says I had to call my therapist today. Laugh out loud. Oh my god, a canyon ride sounds legit. My back is so sore from trying to do those pull-ups. If you guys don't remember, we were talking about doing pull-ups on the last stream. I got 13, guys. I got 13. Marky, what you got up on 13? All the way up and all the way down, and no bouncing. I got 13. I'm going to try to get up to 20. I'm going to try to get up to 20. Woo! Maybe half that. Hey, dude, even that's good. I don't think a lot of people could do many of them. But my back is so sore from doing those because I haven't done those for quite a while. Should have sold it to me. I posted here on the channel that it was for sale, like I think a time or two, and I had it listed on my other channel for sale. It just sat in the garage, so I was like, this is stupid to have this nice car just sitting here. It was a 2019 and it only had 32,000 miles on it. I was like, hopefully somebody could actually drive this car because I'm not driving it. I don't have to pay for premium gas. I need that cheap 85 octane, please. I also had a rough weekend emotionally, but I feel better today. Yeah, hopefully you guys can get the reset for Monday. Turn this thing around. Congrats on selling the ride. So excited for you. Thanks, Tara. Yeah, it took me forever to sell that damn car. Crypto says, do you work on your own vehicles? Yes, I do. Yeah, and you can actually see a lot of what I do on my other channel. It's linked in the description. I have a car/motorcycle channel. If you guys didn't know, you can find a link in the description box. Yeah, I used to be a mechanic. I used to build race cars. This weekend was a wild ride. It's nice to know I'm not alone. Glad you're feeling better too. Second quarter. Kevin, go get you a massage. Oh my gosh, I haven't had a massage for so long. That sounds incredible. That sounds incredible. What's your guys' favorite football day food? I'd have to say pizza. I would definitely have to say pizza on that one. The old tuck and rub. The old tuck and rub there, Kimmy. Getting back into climbing has been quite an emotional ride. Climbed again on Friday. I'm so weak compared to how strong I used to be. I'll be back in the gym tomorrow for sure. You'll get those, what are they called? What's it called where you get the gains back really fast? Something, how come I can't think of that? You guys know what I'm talking about. I love chicken wings. I'll be in the gym tomorrow too. Man, Mondays are hard to go to the gym. It's so freaking busy here. 13 push-ups is a lot. That's hard work, Kevin. Are you going to keep doing them or Matt? Yeah, I do want to keep doing the pull-ups. I haven't done push-ups. I haven't tried the push-ups. That was just the wide grip pull-ups. My lats are so freaking sore. Kimmy just posted a link to my car channel. Shout out to you. Thank you, Kimmy. Yeah, I do some goofy shit on motorcycles, some riding a little bit too fast, faster than I should be on motorcycles on that channel, and like I work on my motorcycle on that channel, and a bunch of random ass car videos. A lot of old racing videos and stuff on that channel too. I just tore out my dashboard of my 2010 GMC Terrain. Not a mechanic. They took me 3 days down. I had no heat or air. The temperature blend door broke and was sitting on the bottom of the box. Oh, dude, that sucks. That really sucks. Tearing out dashes, that sucks. I'd probably rather rip out an engine than a dash. I mean, at least you got to it and you found the issue, right? Imagine doing all that work and not finding the issue. That would really suck. But you probably found a video on YouTube that showed you how to do it all, right? Usually you can find every video to fix anything basically on YouTube. It'll show you how to do it. Happy ending. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard people call it that too. I think in what is it in Canada? I think they call it the tuck and rub. I think that's the name for the happy ending here. Yeah, Kevin, I used to be huge into fly fishing. Then I got my divorce. Mysteriously, my poles went missing, and I just haven't gotten back into it. It was like also like my meditation. You had the big D, huh? A rub and a tuck. I changed out the heater core also on it since I had already tore it out, but I thought I was in way over my head when I had it all tore out. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of pieces in some of these vehicles. Some of these cars, it's a huge process to get to the heater core in a lot of vehicles. So did you get it all put back together and is it all everything working how it should be? We've gone for an hour and 42 minutes, guys. We're at 28 likes. The likes definitely fell off there for the last hour or so. So if you haven't yet smashed the like button, guys, please do so. If you're watching this on the replay crew and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, we only need like 3 or 4 more subscribers to hit 3K. We need 4 more, guys. So we should hit the 3K mark in the next day or two. If you haven't yet done so, please smash that subscribe button, baby. Tara, I feel like that every single day. It sucks. Leda Swan. We need to get you with a profile picture up on here. Leda. And you too, Crypto. Says, hey, Kevin, still bouncing back and forth. 2 milligrams to 3 milligrams. Friggin' nightmare. Going on 6 years now. God, can you give me some prayers? Sublocade seems tough to get in New Orleans. Well, I'm sorry you're struggling, Leda. Yeah, we'll send prayers your way. Keep working at it, and just know that you're on a really, all things considered, you're on a pretty dang low dose. Hopefully, you're not struggling with a lot of side effects at that low of a dose. A lot of people that watch this channel they're just staying on 1, 2, 3 milligrams and just chilling, and they're fine with it, right? But hopefully, you're not struggling with a bunch of side effects. But yeah, Sublocade, or maybe talk to your doctor about Brixadi. But in some cases, unless they're very familiar with those medications, since you're on a lower dose of Suboxone, it might be hard for them to get you onto those medications. But Sublocade is getting easier and easier to get as the years go on, for sure. We were just talking about it earlier. They're going to start carrying that at the Albertsons pharmacies to where you don't have to go through the specialty pharmacies anymore. Unbelievably, yes, I did. Well, that's good. I bet you feel accomplished after doing all that. That's a huge job. My happy ending is just sending my climbing projects. The Stoke is real. Sending my climbing project. Kimmy, I would have never guessed it was gone. I can safely say after 22 months off subs, my libido is finally back. Oh, it's back. What if the whole time, Kimmy, it was just your Tuesday night edibles that was holding your libido back? Because it doesn't it kind of ironic how that changed like right now after you stopped doing your edibles on Tuesday. And it also could be the fact that you've been losing weight too, right? Because a lot of people have said as they've lost weight that their libido has come back. A lot of guys have said that too. Or maybe it's just like a combination of all of the things kind of coming together for you. Hopefully that's a good thing that your libido is coming back. Stay out of trouble, obviously. I'm knocking on wood over here. Oh yeah, it was bad for years. I talk a big game, but it's mostly just talk. Laugh out loud. I do feel tired a lot, but not sure if it's the meds. So you would know that if after you took your Suboxone, if you look at the clock like an hour to 2 hours after, if you get tired after an hour or two of your Suboxone dose, then yes, that's a side effect of the dose being too strong for what you need. I love your channel though, and you're doing great work. I will donate. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thanks for sharing your information on here as well. I know it sucks to go through what you're going through, especially if you're struggling, right? But I've seen your comments here and there over the past, so it's good to see you on here. And remember that we're on the live streams, guys, every Sunday and every Wednesday. So if you need someone to hang out with, come chat with, this is your place. I was only using those edibles for like 4 months or less. When I lost weight after my surgery, my libido tanked then too. I have a project I'm working on. The stoke, my excitement is real. So yeah, you've got a whole bunch of stuff switching up in your life, Tara. Oh my God, the obsession. I was talking a little bit earlier about me doing cold showers. So I recently started the cold shower stuff. So it's kind of interesting to see how that goes. And hopefully I can keep doing it. But dang, the first one, I was like, this is insane. I hate this keyboard. Hey, Megan. So we're at an hour and 48 minutes, guys. We'll probably go for another, I don't know, 12 minutes or so. Try to wrap up about the 2-hour mark tonight. So Tara says, how long are you cold showering for? So my first one that I did was about 5 minutes. And then my second one I did last night, was that last night? Was 7 minutes. So I'm trying to increase the time. But the first thing I wanted to do was to be able to get it all the way to the max cold. I couldn't do that on the first shower. It was at like probably 85, 90% cold. And man, I was like, how can I go even more? But I did for my second shower yesterday after the gym. I went max cold. And I chilled in there for, 3, 4, 5 minutes on max cold. But it's pretty hard to do. But I think that it should get easier every time I do it, type of thing. I don't know. Because also, actually, it could get harder because as the weather gets colder, the tap water is going to get colder and colder, right? So I could imagine that water on full cold this winter time is going to be really chilly. So we'll see how it goes. I've been trialing. Where did that go? Trialing cold showers, I guess I should say cool because I'm still too chicken shiz. Yeah, so I have to do it in sections. Like I'll put it at a certain thing, then I have to wait a second or a minute, 30 seconds a minute, and then I'll go down to the next level, right? And then do the same thing. I can't just go max cold right from the very start. Not yet anyway. It's easier in the summer months, but hard come winter. Yeah, I could imagine this winter it's going to be hard. I used to do cold showers. Best when you have dyed hair. How come the dyed hair has anything to do with cold showers, Kimmy? Best when you have dyed hair. No, I'm not doing any breathing exercises during the cold shower. No, I'm like, my whole body is so damn tense. I'm barely even breathing. But I would like to start. Do you know what sounds really cool is doing like meditation while in the freezing cold shower. That sounds freaking badass. So I was all the way down to just max cold. So there would be no hot water in there. Does warm wash out dyed hair fast over time? Yeah, I don't know about that dyed hair stuff. I don't know anything about it. I haven't had hair for years, guys. Kimmy would know though. Every single day for the last week, I felt like I was going to faint. Tunnel vision. Warm water strips hair dye out faster than cold. Dang, I didn't know water could make your hair dye come out. That's kind of crazy. Oh, baby. 15 people in here, guys. We've got 31 likes on the video. I appreciate you guys that have smashed the like button. I'm going to thank the sponsors of today's live stream as well. As we're kind of winding things down here, we'll probably shut it down the next 5 or 10 minutes, guys. So shout out to KG Smith for being the sponsor of today's live stream with a $50 will make you holla Cashapp donation. I appreciate the love, KG. If you're still in here, you're probably snoozing out by now. Shout out to you, KG Smith. Also, Kimmy, I don't know if I should say Kimmy B anymore. Kimmy's Playhouse, I should say, showed love as well with a $30 sponsor bomb. So, guys, make sure you go check out Kimmy's channel as well, as we were talking about earlier. And also Marky Rizzo with a $5 Cash App donation as well. So, shout out to the 3 of you who sponsored today's live stream. I appreciate you guys showing love to this channel. Let's see here. Have you heard of Wim Hof? Not sure I'm spelling his name right. He has a breathing technique for cold water plunges. No, I haven't heard of that. Haven't heard of that person. Hi, everyone. Just got in and saw the combo about cold showers. I do it every day, and I absolutely love it. Yeah. Let's get that suffering going on, guys, right? Do hard shit. I've been so guilty, guys, of like making everything in my life just try to be so pleasurable, right? Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm such a freaking puss with stuff. I need to start doing more uncomfortable things like this, like doing the cold showers, and I need to get back on my meditation every day, and I need to be able to have uncomfortable conversations with people that I don't want to have, because it's good for your day to day if you can do hard shit, right? Like, I don't have a 9 to 5 to go to where I feel that accomplishment, that sense of accomplishment. I don't have that stuff going on right now. So it's like, I need to go buy a car because that's how I make money, is off of cars and fixing them, right? So it's just like, I need to shake myself out of my little comfortable balloon that I've been in for a while. I got to start doing harder things in life because it's good for the soul. KG Smith, she says, I'm here. You are still here. I thought you were snoozing out by now. Kimmy B is fine. All right. We'll stick with Kimmy B then. We'll stick with Kimmy B. Or just Kimmy. I used breathing technique before my ice baths. Dude, I was literally just saying that. I was like, next I want to try some ice baths. I was exaggerating. Obviously, I'm not ready for that yet. But dang, ice baths, that sounds so freaking cold. Oh. Reading an article comparing the boost cold showers give you to stimulants. My doctor, it does give you a good kick in the butt. I'm fine, but I find I'm alert throughout the day. Yeah, like the main thing that I want to do cold showers for is the dopamine, like to slam your dopamine in the negative, right? Just like when you're going through a hard workout. It's very hard to do that and go through a hard workout. And it's just like your dopamine has to go down for the natural stuff to go up, right? If you're just taking caffeine all day and spiking your dopamine up, it's going to try to fight to go down to below baseline, right? And this is all just stuff I'm barely learning from this Dopamine Nation book, guys. There's a lot to it. But it fucking makes sense. I spent my whole life taking painkillers for 15 years because I want the dopamine, the happiness, but I didn't earn that happiness, right? You got to earn the fucking happiness if you want that shit to be real. Yeah, you can watch YouTube and play video games all day and watch porn all day and you can get the free dopamine spikes, but then you're going to be sitting around wondering why you're so tired and exhausted all the time and depressed all the time. It's because you've taken all the happy hormones out of your body and you didn't earn that shit, right? So basically you want to suffer when you're already suffering to get that rebound effect going on. It's kind of how I'm understanding it. Kevin, what you do here is a massive accomplishment. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate that. I do. I really do appreciate that comment. I hear the cold showers become pleasurable, energizing the dopamine receptors. Yes, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, it's so interesting. I mean, how just taking a 5-minute cold shower can just make you. It was funny. I was like, wow, I'm actually just happy to just be warming up. It's like, what the fuck? Usually I have to like steam the whole bathroom out with hot, warm air before I'll even get in the shower, right? And it's just like, I have to make myself so comfortable to do something to make myself suffer for a little bit. It fucking feels good to do that. It's so weird that you don't really ever think of this. Like, even like Izzy, when I give her food, seeing how happy she gets, it's just like she's seeking that dopamine spike from her food, right? It's so cool to see animals doing the same thing. Like we all want to feel good, so we're doing things to pleasure ourselves with porn or caffeine or whatever it is, right? The dopamine spikes. It really is so much of our life revolves around this. And like I said, guys, I said this before that I've heard Dr. Chris Park talk about this a lot, but I've never really understood why he talked about it. I was like, oh, talking about dopamine fasting. Okay, like what the fuck is that? Like some woo shit, but it's real shit. It's real useful, helpful information. This is like, I don't know how I haven't never really come across this information before. And like hearing people doing ice baths and cold showers, I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? That sounds stupid, right? But when you realize what the hell's going on, it starts to make sense. And just like wondering why do I feel so good about working out? Why am I addicted to working out? It's the same thing. It's my form of suffering. It's going down with your emotions to go up to get the natural highs, right? And I'm amazed that I've been working out for 20 plus years straight and I've never even known about this. It's kind of pathetic that I've never known about this stuff, honestly. Your support and kindness is unwavering. I don't know if I'm that kind, Kimmy. You saw old Patrick boy get the backlash on the last live stream. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm only kind to those who are kind to me. Look into Wim Hof. I think you'd find his technique helpful. All right, I'll check that out, Tara. I'm still not done reading the dopamine book yet, but I'm getting close. I think I have like 2 more hours to go. Oh, and suddenly I've gotten 10 minutes behind in the comments. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and catch back up to y'all. Wim Hof method is awesome, Tara. Crazy how quickly it can up your breathe time. Gimme B has that ring to it. Yeah, it does for sure. Tara says, you got the book? Did you read the first chapter? Yeah, Tara, it was exactly what I was saying it was, about her explaining her office and the things that her patients gave her. I just still don't know why she does that, but I guess it's just how she wanted to read the book. But yeah, I'm already over halfway through the book. And what it kind of sucks because I've watched so many of her videos on YouTube. It's almost like I already kind of know what she's going to say because she pretty much just says the same thing, probably like I do on this channel all the time. Repeating herself a lot, but it's still awesome to hear the book. But literally when you watch her videos with her interviews on YouTube, she literally pretty much says the same damn thing every time. It's good information, but she could switch it up in a different way, I think, but she has a lot of interviews on YouTube for sure. Didn't get the book, saw him on Rogan years ago and watched some of his videos. Somebody was talking recently about Rogan recently did a video about addiction and withdrawal, I think. Has anybody seen that yet? I haven't had a chance to watch that. I haven't been on YouTube much at all. In fact, I was almost not going to do a live stream today. I hope to God you realize how important you are to all of us. Don't ever play down what you give to people. Kim, you gonna start making me blushing over here, girl. You gonna make me blush over here. I'd love to do a good hot tub soak right about now, though. Yeah, you want to be comfy. I get it. That's our default. You know what I really want to do is go suffer in the freaking, what's it called? The sauna. I want to sit in that motherfucker till I'm about to pass out because I hate the heat, guys. And I always wondered, why do I feel so damn good when I get out of the sauna? And it makes so much more sense now. Because I hate the heat. I can't stand being hot. But sitting in there suffering like a motherfucker, like I can't even breathe in there. I mean, when I come out of the sauna, guys, I am drenched. Like I just got out of a freaking bath with my clothes on. That's how much I sweat in there. Soaked to the bone. And my heart rate is going crazy in there. Makes sense why so many chefs are addicts. While I was in culinary school, the dopamine dump you get from busting ass to make a good meal for someone and seeing them enjoy it, nothing greater. That's a perfect example right there. Exactly. Slow-mo, what up? We were talking about you a little bit earlier, buddy. Says, sup, Kev? I'm late to the party. Yeah, we're about shutting down here, Slow-mo. I appreciate you showing up in here. Any update on the the doctor's rapid taper recommendation for you, Slow-mo? Did you do that? And if so, how's that going? My sister gave me homework. I have until Tuesday 9 a.m. to read 600. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of pages. I'd be like, can't do it. I have a really hard time focusing on actually reading a book. My brain cannot do that. I'm like, I'll read one page and I'm like, I have no idea what I just read. Gimme, I've been looking at hot tubs online all day. So crazy. Y'all talking about it. I thought the first chapter was about the magic machine. Well, like the way she opens up about having her patient, I guess I should call them. Is that the right word to use for them? She was explaining how she met the guy in the office, and then she was walking back to her office, and she's like, I'm wondering, is my ass swagging back and forth too much? Like, she was, the way she talks about things, her voice is just so monotone, and I was like, I wish she would like have some emotion with the book a little bit. It's just so, it's trippy hearing her read that book, and how she reads in like a third, just like she's like the third person. It kind of trips me out sometimes. And her little Chinese accent when she's talking about the Chinese guy with the porn addiction. I want to, but I don't know how to do it. Like hearing this older white lady do a Chinese person impersonation. It's pretty hilarious, though. I'm not gonna lie. You bust your ass for the service rush, and you just always go, go, go. But then you get to see people enjoy your work immediately as instant reward slash punishment you can find without drugs. Wow, you did it slow mo down to 1 milligram a day. Yeah, dude, you're like beast mode on this shit. That is very impressive. So, was that a week ago we were talking about that, or was that on the Wednesday? I think either way, it's freaking really incredible that you've done that. So, slow mo recently went from 2 milligrams of Suboxone down to 1 milligram a day. Yeah, some people, man, they just really can kick this thing in the butt. That's freaking, that's badass, dude. I'm really proud of you, dude. Rogan's buddy Bert Kreischer had just talked about he had a problem with pain pills. He talked about having to go through withdrawal while he and his family were on a group camping trip. So that must be the episode that people were talking about. That's hilarious. I never listened to the audiobook. Oh, okay. So that makes a bit more sense then. Yeah. I would think that reading the book rather than just hearing her voice being like this the whole time, like no emotion in her voice. It's kind of trippy to hear that. I can't focus on audiobooks written word all the way. Yeah, see, I'm 100% backwards from that. It's like my my brain can't read and build the story at the same time. It's like I gotta focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, so it sounds like your doctor wasn't crazy to think that you could do that. That's very incredible that you've done that. So I guess I'll go ahead and put my foot in my mouth on slow mo's situation. But I gotta say though, we were talking about you earlier, how you have that Christ connection, right? And well, a lot of people don't have that. So some people can just do this stuff easier than others for whatever reason. So it's really cool to see that you've done that, and just seeing that you went from 16 to 2, like without tapering down. And we had people in here that earlier that were worried about going from 4 milligrams to 3 milligrams, and you went from basically 16 to 1, right? Thank you so much for the invite, and I will definitely be following a few people here and keeping up with the channel. Awesome, awesome stuff. Yeah, let us know what happens with you, Peachy, and we'll watch for you on the next live stream. Remember, we do every Wednesday and every Sunday, guys. I just keep praying and pushing myself. I haven't watched much of this kid who jumped yet. Great job, slow mo. Last bit is so tough though. Don't know why. I can't remember what dose you said you were on a little bit earlier, Leda. Was it 8? Was it Leda earlier that was asking about who got off Suboxone, or was it Peachy? I can't remember. I'm starting to get people mixed up now, guys. I'm sorry about that. But I think it was Sherry earlier asking about the tapering, right? She was the one that went from 4 milligrams to 3, right? It's let's see. So predominantly mental. You're so you're you're so strong. You'll kick subs ass. Thanks, Leda. So Leda's at 2 or 3 milligrams. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are down at lower doses, guys. So it's awesome to see that you guys have been able to get yourself down that low. And remember, guys, it's pretty much just wash, rinse, and repeat when you're tapering Suboxone, no matter what dose you're at, right? You go down, you stabilize, and then when you're ready, you go down again. Just don't rush the shit because it can backfire in your face. Ask me how I know. I've learned that lesson many times. Trying to get too motivated and go too fast, and then boom, backfire. Okay, guys, we're going to dip up out of here. Remember, we'll see you guys on the Wednesday live stream. Shout out to Kimmy, KG, and Marky for showing love with the sponsor bombs up in here. I appreciate y'all. KG, I'll respond to you if you sent me a thing in just a moment, okay? I love y'all, and we'll see you guys on the Wednesday live stream. Bye.